Yes, sir. Back with another reaction. Shout out to all the Trill Tribe out there. Shout out to all the Trill Tribe ladies out there. Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get at me behind the scenes. I'm trying to put together some dope things for the females. I just have it in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, put any action to it, but I just have it in my mind. Because although I'm a man and I love talking about mental health from the men's perspective, there is a women's perspective too. And also, I want you guys to also go and follow Shan 214. She has a great page, great podcast where she talks about things uh, like mental health and everything that y'all women's be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Go over there to Shan 214, Popping My Shit podcast, and also go to the Emperor Speaks. Go check out what she got to say. You know what I'm saying about her lane. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope women that create content that's out there. It's a lot of dope women that's out there creating content. Also go to Cooling with the Crew. She has some dope content and dope topics. But nonetheless, I do have something that I'm trying to plan up for the women. Like I said, I got 2 daughters, and I talked to my oldest daughter about mental health, and she's 12. There's some things that I want to do in that realm, and also some things that I want to do with the people that I've been knowing, for years, and they have also a platform that talks about mental health, from a women's perspective. So dig those blues. But right now, thank you for tuning in. This is a Trill Pill. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Real quick, man. Over the past 6 or 7 weeks, we've seen a team dominate through the NFL, blazing every blade of grass and turf that the season has offered them. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know about anything about me, you must know that I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Dallas Cowboys are sitting at 5-1 right now, sitting on top of the league, looking down on everybody. 1 week at a time, though. This week, there's a bye week. You know what I'm saying? And then we play the Vikings after that. But, as neither here nor there, but the leader, one of the leaders of that team, our quarterback, Dak Prescott, is also a mental health advocate, big mental health advocate. You know anything about his story, if you ever seen anything that he's been through, you know what I'm saying? He's been through a lot, when he was in college, whether you want to talk about, the fiasco that happened to him at spring break when he got jumped, you know what I'm saying? He got jumped bad by some cowards, you know what I'm saying? Some cowards jumped my boy at spring break, you know what I'm saying? They jumped him. They didn't want to give him the one-on-one because, you know what I'm saying, Dak would have probably gave him the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? And they had to jump my boy because he's out there probably taking up all the bitches on the beach. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, here he is as a man. Rest in peace to his mother, and his mother passed away. Rest in peace to his brother also. I think his brother committed suicide. So his mental health has also been attacked by none other than Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? Basically told him to get over it. And I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over that. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up that real quick too while we're talking about this because it's very important. A lot of us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us used to play ball. A lot of us used to deal with, things in our backgrounds. It depends on, where we're from and, the environment and like that. And so, a lot of times we don't really realize what mental health is. Like before we can even go to get mental health for anything, A lot of us don't even realize what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. So, let me see if I can bring this up, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Um, let me see. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot. It's just something that we have to take care of. Something that we don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of us don't realize it until it's too late, and that's so unfortunate. So I commend this young brother. You know what I'm saying? For doing what he does for mental health, and it's a little bit of insight. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of insight, and not to mention last year having a bone breaking injury. You know what I'm saying? The man had his whole foot cocked to the side, laid to the side. You know what I'm saying? It was dangling. You know what I'm saying? And to come back from that, you know, to have this mentality to still be on attack mode, not be timid. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of mental, what's the word I'm trying to use? Mental fortitude, I guess. I'll use that. It takes a strong mind to get past that, along with the other things that he's been through over these past few years. You know what I'm saying? And cool thing that I found this morning just came out a few minutes ago, and I thought that it was dope. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and you know, I think I'm gonna go live at some point about this, about the athletes and mental health, because a lot of us used to be athletes. We played ball, football, basketball, soccer, uh, tennis. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you play, you know what I'm saying? Um, your mental health directly affects that. You know, especially with football because it is a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? Football is a contact sport. You are literally getting into car crashes multiple times during, you know what I'm saying, during the week, during the career. So that takes effect on your brain. So it's important for us to know about mental health in every aspect, you know. But right now I'm talking about, you know, the athletes. And if you haven't been an athlete before, you know what's going on. But nonetheless, here it is. Um, this is I want to say, what is this? Pro Football Talk. You know what I'm saying? NBC Sports giving some insight on our man, our leader, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, Dakota Rain Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Cowboy Nation, stand up. We 5-1. Super Bowl bound. Get your tickets right now. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, here it is. Trill Pill. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button. Hit me up behind the scenes for you know, promo or suggestions or whatever. And the cash app right in the middle of the screen. If you want to, go ahead and drop that in the bucket. You know, a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? A couple of dollars ain't gonna hurt. A couple of dollars. I know you going to go waste a couple of dollars on that little bra. A couple of dollars on something. You know what I'm saying? I know you go. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna spend more than a couple of dollars on that exotic Reggie you trying to roll up right now, or exotic mid that you think is, you know what I'm saying, top notch, but just because it's in a colorful bag, you got food, my brother. So before you go waste your money on some K2 or synthetic or some whatever, come holler at your boy. Drop a couple dollars in there for a good cause. You know what I'm talking about? Without further ado, let's hear what these people have to say about my boy, Dakota Rain Prescott. Let's go.
Another thing about Dak Prescott that we need to mention here, and this is part of something that he's been very involved in. He lost a brother to suicide last year. He's been wearing, as someone noted on social media, ask for help written on his wrist tape this year to support mental health awareness. And I understand that the full stigma of issues with anxiety, depression, non-physical injuries, the full stigma has yet to disappear, but we're making a hell of a lot of progress. And I'm encouraged by the fact that people are no longer ashamed to the point that they're paralyzed with silence
right
by the issues. And I think the more that that we talk about, that first step is always the hardest one, especially for men. The way men are wired to internalize, to fight through it, to be, got to be tough. Yeah, it's a sign of weakness. Come on, we're all human, regardless of who we are, regardless of what gender we are. We're all human, and we need to understand that there are times that we need help. And this stupid bravado that too many men carry around, that they're in some way giving up their alpha. Don't want to be a beta. Got to be an alpha. Can't admit that I ever have an issue. That would make me a beta. That's bull. I almost said the other word. So when you need help, get help. When you need to talk to somebody, find somebody. And be that person who's always probing the people in your life. If you're fine, number one, thank your lucky stars every day if you're fine and you don't have these issues, because I think we all have them at some point in our lives. But when you are in a situation where you are fine, be sensitive to all the people you interact with, because you never know who that one person is that needs help, that is teetering on the brink of not asking for it. And maybe you can be the one who initiates the conversation to get them to ask for help. So that's an obligation that we all share as we fulfill our obligation to take care of each other, plain and simple.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I mean, that's why it's great that Dak Prescott, we've seen so many athletes over, I feel like the last year and a half, 2 years, come out and address some of these issues. And I do think it, to what you're saying, like, I do think it encourages men, especially. Yeah. I don't know what it is about us that you kind of explained it. We're just so stubborn that way. And I mean, I know I have somebody I talk to from time to time, and sometimes I got to talk to them a little bit more than maybe other times. You get lost in your own brain, your stupid private logic, things you're dealing with in life. You don't know if you're dealing with them the right way. There's nothing wrong with going to see somebody who knows how the brain works, knows, psychology, social patterns, everything there, that, yeah, it helps you. And I was stubborn. I was one of those guys too. When my wife used to tell me to go talk to somebody, I was like, oh, be quiet. I don't want to hear it from you. I'm fine. I'll write. I'll figure it out. I'll deal with it, blah, blah, blah. But you don't deal with it. You end up just making the problem worse by avoiding it and swiping it under the rug all the time. And it's really good to see people like Dak Prescott kind of at the front of the line, leading the charge on this discussion.
Especially because it spurs others to notice it, to talk about it, to send the message. So thank you, Dak Prescott, for having that message on your tape. It gave us an opportunity to spend some time talking about it. And here's how I look at it, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people watch the show live on Peacock. I don't know how many people watch the re-air on NBCSN. I don't know how many listen to the podcast. I don't know. But I know, based upon the emails that I get, that there's plenty of people out there who pay attention to what we say.
Definitely.
And if this 5 minutes we've spent gets one person who feels lost in the weeds to do what they need to do, what they don't want to do, what they don't think they should do, what they think is not strong or tough or manly to do, if it gets them to do it, then it's worth the time that we've spent. It's worth spending the whole show on the issue if it convinces one person to do it.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Oh, man, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, like these men were just saying, man, that's the whole shebang right there. That's the whole kid and caboodle, man. If it's just one person that hears my voice, anybody's voice that talks about mental health or got something to do with mental health, that's what it's there for, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will come after, man. Like, we worried about people. You know what I'm saying? We talking about people. You know what I'm saying? We talking about me and you and your cousin too. You know what I'm saying? Be able to be vulnerable at times to talk about things like this. All right. Don't be afraid to talk about things like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, these men just said with that, he lost his mother to cancer. Lost his brother to suicide last year. He had damn near a career-ending injury last year also. And the fact that he's championing mental health, championing the cause that has affected him, using his platform, knowing that he's the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, one of the biggest, most popular sports franchises in the universe. It's a big step, man. To me, that's a big stepper to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have all the street talk and all the spinning the block with the chop at the op talk. That ain't no stepping to me, man. You ain't helping nobody when you do all that, talk about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest, man. Just keeping it true with you. I'm a trill pill. I'm going to say some things that are going to be hard to swallow. And that's one of them. I know we like to talk about, oh, he's stepping, and that ain't no stepping. Doing something like this that help people out, to me, that's real stepping. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here trying to hurt nobody. We're trying to help somebody. Sometimes when you try to help people, sometimes you get hurt in the process because people don't try to hear what you have to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes people hurt you when you're on the road to help people, or when you're helping people. They don't want to hear what you have to say. And I have a perfect example of that right here. Give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. I told y'all, look, man, plenty of times when I picked up this torch for mental health, I seen how hard it was, especially with my people. I seen the struggles that come with talking about something like this. And sometimes it does hurt. It does hurt my feelings when I'm trying to push out. You know what I'm saying? Some great content, try to help people. And even if I help that one person, like that guy just said, if one person hears what I have to say and goes and gets help, I'm good. Multiple people have came to me and said, "Hey, bro, I heard what you said on your live, bro, and I'm going to go check that out. I appreciate that." Big salute. Big salute. Big salute. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's fighting for a cause, that fights for a cause. You know what I'm saying? While we do have our platforms, no matter how small or how big, in my opinion, for me personally, I don't hold this against anybody else, but for me personally, I think when you have a platform, when you have people following, whether it's 1 or 1 million, you have an obligation to give those people the information and the education, you know what I'm saying? So they can go out and get better help, get better, get back right, learn more, learn something. You know what I'm saying? Let's learn. Let's educate ourselves. And let's listen to the ones that are providing the education and the knowledge. You may know it, or you may not know it, but just shut the fuck up sometimes and just listen. Sometimes you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like the old head say, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Now, let's get to this right here, man. Y'all might have seen this last year. It's happened last year. We gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it, man. THETRILLPILL, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe. Leave me a comment. Hit that cash app with a couple of dollars. A couple of dollars so I can, at least go and get some shoestring potatoes or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Look. Getting right to it, man. Getting right to it, man. Much love to y'all out there who watching this. Much love to, those who watch, who really care about what I'm kicking information. Like I said, anything, get at me. Like, share, subscribe, smash notification bell for the Trill Pill. The IG, I need to change that because I switched it. So I'm going to change that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of switched the name up a little bit to make things more simpler. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you see me is going to be the Trill Pill. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of this video, that will be changed. And, I'll give you that information. But without further ado, let's get to my next video. All right? Much love to y'all.
You're commanding a lot of young men and some older men, and they're all looking to you to be their CEO, to be in charge of the football team. Because of all that, I don't have sympathy for him going public with, I got depressed. I suffered depression early in COVID to the point that I couldn't even go work out. Look, he's the quarterback of America's team. And you know, and I know, this sport that you play, it is dog eat dog. It is no compassion, no quarter given on the football field. If you reveal publicly any little weakness, it can affect your team's ability to believe in you in the toughest.
Thing is that you have to understand. I understand that he plays quarterback. He's the face of a franchise, but at the end of the day, I'll take all that away. He's still human. And there's a human element of this. And sometimes people think because we play this sport, because we're good at a sport, we don't have feelings, we don't have emotions. He's human. He's human. And think about this. It got so bad. His brother was dealing with something that he took his life. I would rather Dak share. I mean, because we've seen, we've seen athletes take their lives, Skip, dealing with things. And because they didn't feel or they felt, and maybe they felt the same way what you're feeling right now. Man, I can't share this. I can't share this. I can't deal with this. I don't want anyone to know what I'm going through.
Talking about, you can share it internally. You can go see a psychiatrist if you need to. You can get all kinds of counseling. Right. You can share it with some of your closest teammates. Call up Zeke. Let's go sit and talk it through. I need to let you know what I was feeling. But we all went through COVID, some sort of depression.
But we handle things differently, Skip. Look, I'll give you a prime example. Okay, you can take boiling water. And now boiling water will harden the egg. It will soften the potato. Water, same thing. Boiling. Harden the egg, soften the potato. So you can't say because one way somebody handled it one way, that's the right way. Someone handled it the other way, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way to look at it.
Just don't make me question whether you're made of the right stuff to stand up to that job, because that's a hard job he's got.
For me, Skip, he got there. You don't get to where he got without being, first of all, you don't get to where he got without being tough. And having to losing a parent at the age in which he lost his parent, I believe he made it the right stuff. There's no question in my mind. I don't believe, I know he's made it the right stuff.
Shout out to Star Cards. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to Star Cards. But yeah, man. But shout out to Shannon Sharp for standing up for him. Like I said, man. Like Shannon said, yeah, he's leader. He's QB1 of the Dallas Cowboys. He's big time ball player. But take all that away, he's human. And that's what the most important thing is to realize that, dog, we can take on, especially with men. A lot of us, just like the other dude said in the first video, sometimes I don't know how we wired to kind of neglect ourselves. We get so caught up trying to take care of everybody else, or our people, our women, our children. We give, but nobody's pouring it into us. You pour out to everybody else, but nobody pours into us most of the time. So we have to pour into ourselves. We have to take the necessary precautions to go and protect ourselves and do what we have to do. Do what we have to do as men. If we don't take care of ourselves, then we won't be able to take care of our women, take care of our children, take care of our elders, and the people who love us the most. So whether you're a big time $1 million athlete, or a truck driver, or a warehouse worker, or a burger flipper, or or you on the block, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever it is, my brother, go get some help. Don't do it for me, but do it for yourself. Do it for your loved ones, people that you care about. Do it for them. You owe that to yourself. And you hearing this from me, the Trill Pill. You owe that to yourself. You take care of everything. You take care of all the burdens that the world has placed on us being men. The natural burdens. The burdens that we take on when we have children and women we have to take care of. But if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. You did. That being said, man, this is a Trill Pill. I like to call these little reactions small doses. You know what I'm saying? This is the small dose of the pill. You know what I'm saying? You got the heavy milligrams, and you got the small dose. You got the 30s, you got the 10. You know what I'm talking about. Look, man, it's the Trill Pill. Shout out to y'all, man, who listen to this content. Love it, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button. Now, I do have the right IG. I just changed it. That's the new IG name. It's the Trill Pill with an underscore. Trill Pill with an underscore. Hit me up there for anything regarding to my live, my podcast, whatever, man. Y'all know where to find me at. You can find me on here, man. Just type me in Google, wherever you find me at, all where we can listen to podcasts at. Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, Google Podcasts, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to my content, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Give me some feedback. Don't just listen and leave me hanging. But when I listen, I go right to the content creators, Instagram or something, say, hey, bro, this such, was a dope topic, dope conversation. Thank you for putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about getting feedback or not, but I just want to let that person know, when they go to their DMs and they see it or whenever they see it, that they doing the right thing. Because that's dope to me, man. Give people their feedback, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you want to throw a brother a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? A couple of dollars, man. Hit that Cash App right in the middle of the screen. $ the Trill Pills right up there. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. Shout out to the Trill Tribe. You know what I'm saying? The Trill Tribe, people who listen to my content, they fuck with me. They hit me up. They are a part of the movement that I got going. I got love for them and love for everybody else, man. I just hope that everybody else can really go and get the help that they need, because we all need it. You know what I'm saying? And we all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We deserve it, and we owe it. We owe it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We owe it to ourselves to go do what we have to do to make sure our mental health is right. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you know it or not, if you go back to my very first live, what is normal? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go back over that concept again. But you know, look, man, I can go down the whole rabbit hole with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that right now. I'm gonna stay on the topic. You know what I'm saying? But just hit me up, man. Check out my content, man. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me. Even if you want to hit me up and just want to talk or have somebody to talk to, hit me up behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? At THETRILLPILL with the underscore. You know what I'm saying? Or just find me. You know, come find me, man. If you don't know where to find me, you can hit me up in the comments on YouTube and I'll get to them. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, much love to y'all. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening. Two things, man. Stay trill and heal. And I almost messed up. Stay trill and heal. And mind your mental to be mind your mental. Much love. I'm out this.